Bro, what is... Bro! Hey, what's up, Not Light? What's up, dude? What up? Do-do-do. Do-do-do. You gonna work out? Yep. Once I get stream set up here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. My computer is just trying to keep up. I don't know why it's so slow. It doesn't really surprise me. We are trying. Okay. Discord notification went out. Alright, we're good. My computer is running like... Sure it is. Alright, help a little bit. Yo, 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 yo. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Let's shut up a little bit. You got jump scared by a spider? L spider. Okay, let me get warmed up here. Oh. Ooh. Do I only have the bench? I got the bench. I've got, this is like I have a tricep set up here, for like tricep rope. I've got a treadmill over there, and I've got some dumbbells that I put together. So, I mean, it's kind of a budget gym, but, you know, it works. It's kind of just a hodgepodge of stuff that I've collected over the years. But this is the gist of it. everything that's over here. So. Just kind of getting the rotator cuffs going here. Jump. Yeah, the viewership just fluctuates. Sometimes a bunch of people come in, or it's like, I think it tracks, like, when people scroll through sometimes, and a lot of people just don't stay, so. Still stretching out the legs a bit. What's up, basketball? Basketball. I'm gonna play basketball. No, I'm not. You see. Hey, Hannah. Eyes look open doors. You didn't get a notification? Let me double check the Discord went out. I know YouTube's when that's buggy, but... Should've. I can ping again. Okay. I did another one just in case. Okay. What's up, Gary? Yeah, I don't know. Except the Discord bugs out. It could be that. I know the YouTube bugs out a lot, so that wouldn't have surprised me, but... I know, we haven't any gifted in a while. What's up, Dragon? God. I guess maybe the first notification was bugged. All of this time, I can't believe I couldn't see. Yeah, like, what's up, Torva? What's up, Bunny? Yeah, I guess maybe the first one was bugged. Yo, make sure I'll double tap like the stream. It's free. Torva, how you doing? Good to see you. How's everybody doing? How we doing? It must have been bugged. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Go on your knees, leave from the dark, let my blood to run. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's odd. EP. NC, how we doing? Good to see you. Metric, how we doing? Yo, W message. I will say, Jake, okay, so I was cleaning last night down here, right? And I put a bunch of stuff in my pockets, and for some reason, I put Jake in my pocket. I don't know why I did that. So Jake is upstairs, but he'll be back next time. We'll be back, though. What's up, Wesley? Yeah, first name basement, last name bro, exactly. But yeah, double tap, like stream, it's free. Metric, appreciate the shout out. What's up, King? Better Jake me next time. I know, I'm sorry. Well, okay, I'll make it up to you. How about Chopper? Does that suffice? I moved a bunch of the plushes like over here so I have access to them. I got the chicken biscuit over here. Nope, see you next time. Damn it. Well, I tried. Try to make it up to you. Yeah, my middle name is just blank space. I appreciate you tried. Yeah, thank you, Metric. All right. Yo, NC for the 5. Yo, WNC. Hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate it. What's up, High Five? What's up, Micro? Can't say because added normal data, so stream out low, right? All good, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Be sure to double tap, like, stream. It's free. NC for the $5 dono, though. I appreciate that, man. As usual, WNC. It's weird seeing some of y'all without green in your names. Or without like stars or whatever. Not used to it. 95. Six, 7. How we doing? How we doing? I see some people coming in. I'm gonna move the speaker over here for now, because I'm not using it. If someone's spamming hi, dub. W timeout. Stop the spam. I turned my back for 3 seconds and someone's spamming. Ball, ball, ball. All right, 1:35, lock it. Ooh, I didn't start my watch. Lord have mercy. Bro, what are you saying? Bro, just yapping. Ball, ball, ball. In Idaho? No. Idaho? I don't know. I've never met her. Good one. Funny. Thank you, Hannah. Idaho Potato said he saw you. When did he say Idaho? It's baked potato. I didn't say anything about Idaho. Bro, I have never met anyone from Idaho. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't even exist. Like, I've never met a singular person from Idaho going to Idaho, like on a vacation or something. Like, oh yeah, man, I'm going to Idaho this summer. That is never a conversation I've had with anyone. Tell me lies, tell me sweet. The home of potatoes? Maybe if you want potatoes, you go to Idaho. I don't see myself going to Idaho anytime soon for any reason. You know. lift this much in a bit, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight. Yeah. Yeah. Lightweight. Upside down people? What? Because they live in like the curvature of the earth that's upside down. Lightweight. Yep. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm gonna do 2 sets at 155 here. Out the window. Yeah, buddy. I can't do a backflip. You hate to see it. You shall give me 50? No. You also would not give me 50. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna do another set of this in a second. Hold up. Nope. Ah. All right. It's kind of a slower stream today.
Running with the sand, my heart frozen.
What's up, Will? How we doing? I know a lot of people here tonight, so it might just be you right now. Hope you're doing well. That's some people come through, but we used to be able to read your messages from there. I have my laptop set up here, so I can usually kind of read from a distance. I've never heard anyone say all tricep. I've seen like all chest, no legs. You know? Bro hitting that all tricep. I'll take it though. Most people's triceps are very underdeveloped. Hey man. I take that as a compliment. Triceps looking nice tonight. Big donor recently? Well, you know what? I took like a week off. So, I think the last... I think I got like a $20 recently. Probably a $10 or $20. I haven't got like a $50 donor or anything like that recently. But yeah, no, I took like a week off. I got a new dog. He is a 75-pound husky, so he is a lot of work. But so I was like, I needed kind of a week off. Here, what's up, Noah? Yeah, shout out Giraffe. Can I see him? At some point, I'll bring him on stream, but he is in the Discord. I put a picture of him in the Discord. I need to put a picture of him on my YouTube as well. Noah, how you doing? Yeah, Giraffe got a whole board. But I haven't had any new donors for the board. Like I've said, the first person that gets the first person that isn't already on that board that donates will be on this board. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, he is. Can I be mod? I only have 2 mods, and I don't need any more right now. And all my mods have to be over 18, so I don't do anyone, or I don't mod anyone under 18. But yeah, I'm not gonna bring the dog here right now because he's not used to coming up and down the stairs right now. I'm trying to keep him upstairs for now, and I'm in the basement, obviously, hence the name Basement Bro. But he's a full-time job in and of himself, but I love him. So, all right, we're gonna do some shoulder. My dog, he's 4. He's a rescue. YouTubers like you, it's possible you remember someone like me who's always in your life. Yeah. No, I remember, like, I always said to people, I always remember, like, my regulars. Like, I remember you're the, you know, whenever you come in, I know you always ask about Big Donuts. Because you were here from when I had the Big Donuts. I know Noah. Noah's been regular recently. Like, I remember my regulars. I don't think I have photographic memory, but I'm pretty good with associating someone's name with something they've said or done in my chat. And so I'm like, okay, that's the guy, or that's, you know, the girl who said this or that. How you doing today? I'm okay. I'm alright. Trying to slowly get back into lifting. I took like a week off kind of. I was still walking every day because I'm walking my dog. So I was still burning a lot of calories. But what's that, Smoko? No. That is a wild question to open with. Some people just come in and just start, you know, they just go in just firing. But yeah, no, I remember everyone in my chat. Sometimes I need a little refresher. If so, that's a yes. No, I'm not single. What was I gonna say? Sometimes I might need a refresher because some people I haven't seen in like a year, and so someone comes in like, "Hey man, you remember me from like your very first stream?" I'm like, "Ooh, no," but appreciate consistency in the gym. Props for OW. Appreciate that rectangle. But yeah, if you aren't in the Discord, there is a Discord. Exclamation point Discord if you want to join. It's also in my YouTube bio. You'll kind of know whenever I go live. I threw out a notification today that I'd be live in like half an hour to kind of prep people, so. But we did have a $5 donut today. What you did today? Not a ton, honestly. My summer job is kind of done, so because I made it in September. So I mainly just been taking care of my dog. I'm still trying to get him used to me. And I haven't been training as well and stuff, so I'm kind of working with that. And like I said, he is a lot of work, so you know, I'm kind of been doing that. And then kind of cleaning and stuff. Like, kind of cleaning up the basement. It kind of realized it was kind of getting messy. Like, it wasn't very organized, so I think it's looking a little bit better now, though. So. Those 10s, these are 20s. I haven't gotten much higher than 20 on shoulders. Could I potentially go higher? Probably. Would I get as many reps? Probably not. And do I risk hurting my shoulder in the process? Yes. So I like doing more reps for 20s than I would like 2 reps on like 25, 30, more like 30 kind of thing. And also just more convenient for me because I don't have 25 pounds, I have 30s. So, exact same dumbbells. Yeah, they make a lot of them like this. I don't think I have a 10. I have 2 other 20s. I've got a 15. I've got another 20. I have 2 that are 7 pounds, which is kind of odd, but. And then I have a couple that I've put together that have like the spinny, like gears on them. I have a 30. I do have a 35. This one got a pretty good deal on. I usually curl 40s. This is 40. This is typically, like if I'm curling, this is usually what I'm curling. But sometimes I'll lower it to 35. Although I did pull day yesterday, so my biceps are a bit toast. But those are 40s. Now I probably could curl 50s, but maybe like 1 to 2 reps. I wouldn't like consistently be able to curl 50s. 6'2", yep. Like I said, I'm kind of shooting for October to start a bulk again. Mainly cutting over the summer, but since I won't be doing as much cardio, you know, what's up, boats? Since I won't be doing as much cardio, we'll probably start bulking again. I'm 190. I kind of fluctuate around that area. I think the cut has gone really well this summer. I honestly have been very satisfied with the physique that I have. I feel like we have a good V going on with the lats. I feel like we got good biceps going on. Triceps are looking good today. The legs aren't looking too bad. And then I've been doing a lot of running and walking, so calves are pretty nice. I'm not at like my max potential lifting wise, but I feel like for a cut and a tone summer, it's been good. Max leg press? I have no idea. I don't like max leg press. I think the best maxes are squat, deadlift, and bench. I think anyone can leg press a lot of weight just because of the way it's set up. I think if you're maxing out leg press like 600 pounds, I don't think you're doing a ton versus like maxing out a hack squat machine. That is where you can get some. Hack squat machine destroy my quads. I love it though. Honey. What do I train the most? Probably recently I think I've been hitting tricep, bicep, and chest the most, but probably more tricep, bicep. Definitely, I would say definitely those two. I hit those pretty hard whenever I do them. I feel like back as well. I feel like I've been hitting a good amount of pull-up reps and stuff like that. I feel like it's getting to a point where it's starting to pay off a little bit. I would say back though. Like I said, I think the V is looking decent right now. I might be able to get a flex. I might be able to get a flex. Something like that. It's hard to tell what it looks like when I have my back turned to the camera, but you know. I've always said that my chest is like, I think compared to the rest of my body, it's more difficult. There was no flex. You sure? I tried to get it going. Try it. Hang on. It's more of like a spread than a flex. I don't know. It's hard to tell if I'm doing it right or not. I can't see, but... I think we'll run some push-ups today, honestly. What's up, War? Thanks, War. How much I train today? I mean, I'm doing cardio at least half an hour a day, just because I'm walking every day, or running. But recently it's been more walking because of my dog. And then lifting, if I lift, it's usually about an hour. Unless I'm yapping to chat a lot, then I might extend a bit. But I mean, my cardio's good. I do I can do a 2 mile. That's about as much as I can do a straight 2 mile run. That's about as much as I'm comfortable running at the moment. I usually just do miles, or like 1.5 miles, or yeah. I got 22 likes today, though. That's crazy. Got a lot of support. Okay. PR in what? War? Play sport? I used to. I used to play tennis. But no, not anymore. I just lift. Just lift. Bench squat deadlift. I have it in info. There's a command for it, so I don't have to remember. But I'll inform you, I haven't maxed anything out in a while, just because that's not my goal at the moment, is maxing out weights. You know it. I still want to hit 2 plates on bench though. I've only done assisted 2 plates. I've not hit 2 plates on bench. 210's the max that I've done. I did that on street actually. And I threw out my neck when I did it, so I haven't even maxed bench since then. That was probably like 8 or 9 months ago, maybe. So, like I said, it's not really in my goal to do that at the moment, to max, just because I've been cutting and toning more than anything. And this just appeals more to my goals to do what I've been doing. But come like winter, yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll be probably running back. I'll be trying to hit better maxes, I would say. I think that's my goal. But I don't know. I think we're looking all right. Time for me is 8 something? 8:15? Yep. Like I said, I think we'll do some push-ups. Or do we want to do incline bench? Yeah, we might do incline bench, actually. I like incline bench. Let's do that. Because we've done forward shoulders, side shoulders, tricep, 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 bench. You heading out, Will? What song gives you pumped to lift? Ooh. Several. God, a lot. Anytime, okay, not even a song, but a person. Anytime I see anything David Goggins related, I feel like I gotta go start lifting. But when it comes to like getting hyped to lift, I like anything Tevez. Tevez is some good stuff. But I also listen to metal and rap. So, I mean, Travis Scott. I'm a big Metallica fan. You know, I kind of throw a few of those out there, but any of that can get me hyped. But I used to have, what was I going to say? I used to have, actually I still do, I have a YouTube like playlist of just hype videos. One of them is just Ronnie Coleman screaming for 4 hours. I love that video. But there's also, I also have like a bunch of David Goggins videos on there that I like. So 6, 7. Where are my... There we go. Yeah, baby! Lightweight! What's up, DJ? Am I banned? No. Hardest part of going to the gym is getting the gym once they're solid. Yes. That's kind of what I've been... That's kind of what I struggled with a little bit the past like week. Because I've been so busy, preoccupied with my dog. I've just been kind of like... Even though I just have my gym in the basement, I've just been like... drained. You know? How much do you bench? Yeah, a solid pound, maybe 2. And I've just been like drained, right? And so I've just not had the energy to go downstairs and lift, even though my gym is right here. So last night I was just scrolling on Instagram, and this video pops up of this guy going to the gym. And then I started watching Goggins, and I worked out at like 1 a.m. Like I said, once you get the mindset of working out, it becomes more difficult to not work out. If that makes sense. Like, once you get the discipline to get to the gym, go to the gym and work out, it becomes more difficult to skip a day. Which is good. I don't have a gym membership, so how much training gets 2 pounds? 2 weeks. 50 years. You talk about Goggins? Goggins is not human. That's why he's something. He's built different. I genuinely like. I always advise people to watch Goggins stuff. He has a lot of people that don't like him and don't like what he preaches, but I don't think a lot of people actually listen to what he's trying to say. So many people are like, "Oh, he's he's just trying to work, or he's you know, running on bad knees and all this stuff, and it's like, the problem is that people think like, oh, he's telling me to do that. He's telling me to go break my, you know, my knees, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's not what he's saying. He's saying, I am not you, right? My 100% is different than your 100%. Same thing with me, right? My 100% is not your 100%. But most people are not at their 100%. Most people are never at. Most people live their entire lives not being at their 100%. I'm not at my 100%. I try to be, but I know I'm not. And, you know, I said it's one of his big things is, I actually have it written on my wall over here. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%. Because there are times when you can't sit there and push yourself to the brink every day, right? You can't wake up and go to bed exhausted by the end of the day because mentally you're going through something or whatever. Like, there's some days you can't do that, but your 100% that day might be different than your 100% the next day. That's why it's good to do it. It's good to go and work out and do things that you hate on days that are difficult, because that makes the days where things are good easy. You're callousing your mind when you do that. You're putting calluses in your mind to help you during the days where it's easy. My 1% is your 100%. Okay, calm down. Okay, little bro. Hey, take care, War. Appreciate you stopping in. Drop a sub if you want to see more content like this. I try to stream every day. I did take a week off, but my goal is to continue to get back into it. So, you know, I do a lift. Whenever I do stream, I lift and talk to stream for a while. So, who's number one right now in the top fans? Hold on. Hold up. NC, that's right, he donated $5. Like I said, look, I'm not modding anyone else right now. I also just don't, like, if someone comes in and says something stupid, I don't just automatically ban people. If someone says, you're weak, you suck, whatever, I just ignore it. Like, I don't care. Because most of the time people just come in, look for response, and go away. And it's best to just not say anything, right? So I don't say anything. I'd rather do that than ban someone. Now, if someone comes in and says something against the rules, like, someone coming in and trolling is different than someone coming in and saying, like, something, like, inappropriate or out of pocket, right? And Nightbot will catch some of that anyway. There's also some of it that just, like, is bad. I changed my mind. We're going to do push-ups. Like, he'll get timed out for saying that word. I don't do politics in my chat. But yeah, a lot of times it's just best just to ignore people. Like, I don't pay people attention. Unfortunately, that's just the nature of live streaming, is you are going to have people who are disrespectful. You are going to have people who come in, because that's just the internet. But when I first was streaming, I used to be more cracked down on it than I should have been. I used to give more attention to it than I should have. But what's Nightbot? It's like it's basically a program. It's like a third-party program. You can put Twitch has it too. You can put it in Twitch as well, and you put it in your YouTube chat or your Twitch chat, and it'll automatically detect, like, you can like put in words that you don't want people to say, and it'll time them out automatically. It also has a routine, like, it drops the rules in chat, it gives the link for becoming a member, and it gives a link for the Discord every now and then. But you can customize it however you want. Some people have different commands that are like doing a roll of dice or 8-ball or whatever, like. But mine's just kind of routine, times people out for saying things that are against the rules, stuff like that.
If you wanna know, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Let me just get one more set in here. Oh, I have no idea, Will. I usually try and do sets of 10. Ugh. Okay. We'll probably go ahead and call it there, chat. Whoever's still here, Will specifically, but anyone else who's still here. I have to go to the bathroom. But W stream, NC, if you're still here, appreciate the $5 dono. We'll shoot for tomorrow, streaming. I don't know if it'll be the same time earlier, but we'll shoot for tomorrow as well. If you're in the Discord, just get out of the Discord, you're gonna leave. But yes, I'm leaving. Join the Discord if you haven't already. NC, appreciate it, man. Noah, take care. Anyone else is still here, have a good rest of your night. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. And yeah, appreciate the $5 dono. Y'all have a good rest of your night. Be safe, don't do anything stupid. Happy lifting. And I will see you all soon. Take care, y'all. Peace out. Stay safe.